Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. On today's tutorial, I will teach you how to create a back vent opening for a lady's jacket. Hi, my name is Ayo and welcome to 011 Clothing Tutorials. On this channel, I upload DIYs, pattern drafting and sewing tutorials. If you haven't subscribed yet, kindly do so. And do not forget to turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. So now, let's get right into the tutorial. Thank you! These are the two back pieces that I traced out in the tutorial how to alter a basic jacket block for a woman into a 3-panel jacket block. The link to the tutorial will be above and in the description box below. I will now go ahead and create the back vent detail. I deliberately traced out two back panel pieces because of the back vent opening. This back piece is for the left side of the body, so I will write on it left side as 1. This back piece is for the right side of the body, so I will write on it right side as 1. Right side as 1 or left side as 1 simply means that this side will be on the left or on the right side of the body when the jacket is worn. I will set aside the left side for now. Right side is the side of the vent that the raw edges will be knitted or bagged out with the lining fabric when sewing. From the hem, I will measure and mark 8 inches upwards like this on the center back line. This is the length of the back vent opening. I will draw out a horizontal line at the 8-inch point like this. From this horizontal line at this end, I will come down by 0.5 inch. I will draw a diagonal line. On this diagonal line, I will measure and mark the width of the vent from the center back. This is 1.5 inches. I will extend the hem line of the back panel like this. I will now measure and mark the width of the back vent from the center back. This is 1.5 inches. I will draw a vertical line, but first I will also measure this 1.5 inches on the upper horizontal line. I will now draw the vertical line. I will add 0.5 inch seam allowance all around the vent extension like this. I will add 1.5 inch hemming allowance as the hem like this. I will add 1 inch seam allowance at the center back. This will make it possible for me to increase the size of the jacket later on in case of possible weight gain. I will add half an inch seam allowance at the neckline, half an inch seam allowance at the shoulders, 1 inch seam allowance at the side. This will make it possible for me to increase the size of the jacket later on in case of possible weight gain. For a quick recap, I used half an inch seam allowance at the neckline and shoulders, 1 inch seam allowance at the side, 1 inch seam allowance at the center back, half an inch seam allowance around the vent extension, and 1.5 inch hemming allowance at the hem. These are the two back pieces. I have gone ahead to create the back vent extension on the left back piece as well. I did exactly the same thing that I did on the right back piece on the left back piece. I will set aside the right back piece. The left back piece is the side of the vent that will have a mitered corner. I will create the mitered corner on the pattern right now. First, I will cut out the excess pattern paper below the hemming allowance line like this. Also, I will cut out the excess pattern paper after the 0.5 inch seam allowance at the vertical edge of the vent extension like this. I will fold the vent extension along the center back line like this. I will also fold over the hemming allowance along the hem line of the back pattern like this. I will turn over the back pattern. I will connect these two corners together with a diagonal line like this. I will trace out the diagonal line with my tracing wheel. I will open it up. I will draw out what I traced out. This is the mitered corner. I will add half an inch seam allowance to the edge of the mitered corner like this. I will cut it out. This is what the mitered corner looks like. And this is how it will be sewn. I will fold the hemming allowance like this along the hem line of the pattern. I will now cut out the back pattern for the left side of the jacket. This is the right side of the back patterns. I will fold the hemming allowance like this along the hem line of the pattern. I will cut out the back pattern for the right side of the jacket. This is the left back piece. I will cut one piece on the fabric with the right side of the fabric facing up. Also, on the right back piece, I will cut one piece on the fabric with the right side of the fabric facing up. These are the two back pieces. I will reduce the seam allowance at this side to half an inch from the shoulder tip to the back line. I have already drawn out the outline of the reduction. I will trim off the excess pattern paper. I am doing this reduction because this is part of the armhole curve and we only need half an inch seam allowance to fix the sleeves to the armholes of the jacket.